Hello, Karen here, Kazina, and I thought I'd do a video today on the whys of gaming. And when I say the whys of gaming, it's just questions that I ask myself from time to time. A lot of them very random, but I thought, hey, why not share them with you out there? And so I've got a little list here because I wrote a few down, and just so I don't forget anything. So without haste, I'm just going to present to you in no particular order my little whys of gaming. And the first one is, why do some game series start off so well and then go downhill so badly? And I've got an example down here. One of them that sprung to mind was the Driver series. When it came out on the PS1, the first one, it was great. The second one, I think, improved on the first one. He was able to get out as well as drive around, and it was generally a good gaming experience. And then Driver 3 happened, and woof, downhill, and it just doesn't seem to have improved. Another one, Medal of Honor. Now, some of these are just my personal opinion. You might disagree, and feel free to disagree with me, but I think Medal of Honor has vastly disapproved over the years. Yes, it's easier, the controls are easier on the Xbox, but is Airborne really any better than, say, Medal of Honor Underground? Yeah, you've got better graphics, better controls, but personally for me it gets a bit of a Soul Calibur. Now, first one on the Dreamcast, excellent. I loved Soul Calibur 2 on the PS2. Thought it was brilliant. I really played it to death. The Weapon Master story in it was a whole nother game in itself within the game, and certainly the other Soul Caliburs have included that. But the gaming experience for me has not equalled 1 and 2. I own 3, I own 4, no doubt I'll own 5 and 6 when they come out, but I just feel that it's a series that hasn't improved in time. Devil May Cry, first one I thought was brilliant. It just doesn't seem to have lived up to its brilliance. Devil May Cry 4 looks great, plays alright, but I tell you something, Bayonetta kicked its arse as far as I'm concerned. So that was another one. The Silent Hill series 1, 2 and 3 I thought were great. Yeah, they had their moments. Say the controls could be a bit fiddly, sometimes you didn't know what the hell you were doing in it. But after 4, it's, well, when we got to 4, I mean, 4 didn't really feel like Silent Hill to me, but like I said, this is all just my personal opinion, and since then it's been a bit sketchy. You know, I didn't mind Homecoming, and I do love the whole concept of Silent Hill, but I just wish that it could get back those sort of glory days of 2 and 3. So that's my first why. Next, oh yeah, another one. Actually, it's quite a recent one. Before I move on to the next one, Dragon Age 1. I loved it to death. Oh, it wasn't called Dragon Age 1. It was Origins. Then they brought out Dragon Age, the second one, and it was poo. Like there was, honestly, I mean, you can shoot me if you want, but no comparison. What happened between 1 and 2? Anyway, The next question is, why do I buy games when I know they're going to be kind of rubbish? It's you know, yeah, I love collecting games. I'm a gamer. I like old and new games, and I don't buy every game I see, but I certainly like to buy games. And sometimes I go out and buy games when I know they're not going to be any good, but I can't help myself. Prime example was on the Xbox 360, Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. Now, I read reviews about games and I pay attention, and I just knew from everything it was going to be rubbish, but yeah, I still went into the shop and I still bought it. Why? And sometimes, you know, it just makes me wonder, is it because of the subject matter? I mean, I think the whole concept of, you know, Sherlock Holmes and Jack the Ripper story, you know, it could be brilliant, but it didn't translate very well in a game by whoever made it. I don't even know who made it, to be honest. So you know, why do I go out there and do it? And I've got quite a few games. I've got a little list here. Another one was the Bourne Conspiracy. Now, it wasn't completely rubbish, but it wasn't great, but still went out and bought it. Risen, an RPG on the Xbox, really plays quite badly, still bought it. The Da Vinci Code on the PS2, it's terrible, but you see, I've read the book and I'd loved the book at the time, and I thought, yeah, I've got to have the game, I've got to have it. And I think sometimes there's this kind of hope inside that everybody's going to be wrong about the game and it's actually going to turn out to be brilliant, and it's not. So that was another faux pas. Xena for the PS2, probably one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. I'm a big fan of Xena, the Princess Warrior, an absolute mad fan. And PS1 game I thought was pretty good. N64 game was okay. But the PS2 game, it was absolutely diabolical. And I knew that it was going to be bad, but I still went out and bought it. The Getaway, both of them. I think I like the concept of The Getaway. You know, it was based in London. I'm from London, and I thought, yeah, great, you can drive around London. Yeah, great, you can drive around badly in London and shoot badly in London, and it was terrible. And the second one wasn't much better either. What was it, Black Monday? But I still went out and bought them both. The X-Files 1 and 2, well, the X-File on the PS1 was a sort of digital video type game. Wasn't very good, and X-Files on the PS2 was really bad, but I still went out and bought them. So I just wondered, you know, why do I'm sure there are other people out there that do it as well, and I just wondered what your take on why do we go out and buy some games when we know they're not going to be that good. What else have I got on my little list? Oh yeah, this is I've got a couple of little short random ones here. One of them, why in some games, you know, when you're playing it, why is it when you press the up button on the analog stick it goes down, and when you press the down button it goes up? And I know some games you can actually change that on the controls, but there's the odd game you can't. And anyway, why is it when you start playing the game that it's set that way? Like, I like when I'm playing, if I'm going to move my rifle up, I move the button up, and if I'm going to move it not the other way around. So that's always puzzled me. What else? Oh yeah, why did Nintendo change the name of the Wii? Like, originally when it came out, well, not when it came out, originally when they were talking about it, it was called the Revolution, and I thought that was an okay name for a console. I mean, most consoles don't have that very exciting names anyway. I mean, Xbox, N64, you know, not exactly going to set the world on fire, but I thought the Revolution was quite a nifty little name for a console, and then they called it the Wii. And I mean, we've all got used to it now, everybody, you know, it's just part of our language now. But when you think about it, it's a bit of a stupid name as far as I'm concerned. It's like, I'm going to go and play the Wii. I don't know, that's just me. But I just wondered, why did they change it? What was wrong with Revolution? Another one. Why do old consoles last forever and new ones don't? You know, I've got consoles from years ago and they work perfectly. Mega Drive, Master System, 3DO, Sega Saturn, and they've never given me a moment's bother. And yeah, I've got a 360 in there that died on me a good month or so ago. I've got a PS3 that does work, but it wasn't working at one point. And you know, what is it? Is it because there's more technology put inside them, or are the people making them lazier? Why? You know, I'd like to think that you know, in 10 years' time, that I've got a working Xbox 360 and a working PS3. I know I'll always have a working Mega Drive, I'll always have a working GameCube, I'll always have a working PlayStation. I'd like to think that in the future I'd have the same for the newer systems, but I just think that it's a bit shoddy. What else? Oh yeah, why have I've been playing quite a lot of MAME games recently, and I love going through those games on disc, and I just wondered, why are vertical shoot 'em ups so hard? I mean, I actually enjoy shoot 'em ups like that. I find I prefer personally the horizontal ones, but the vertical shoot 'em ups, they're so hard. I mean, I'm talking sometimes literally within 20 seconds of starting the game, everything's just on top of you. You know, maybe I'm just rubbish, but I find vertical shoot 'em up, the degree of difficulty, really, really hard. What else? Oh yeah, why do I play this is just a random one. Why do I like playing baseball games when I don't understand the rules? I love playing baseball games. I like what was it, MLB Slugfest, and there's a nice one on the Neo Geo. I think it's just called Baseball Series, and I really enjoy them. And I've kind of got a hang of some of the rules, like, you know, 3 people are out on your side and that's it, and if you don't hit it in the diamond shape, it's a foul ball. But beyond that, I don't really understand the scoring or anything. Yeah, I really enjoy playing baseball games, and I just wondered, is there anybody out there that is the same, that they play some games? I don't know, do you play Madden football, or do you play anything like that where you don't really get the rules but you like playing it? I think that's about it for my whys. Oh yeah, this is a really stupid one, but why, when you're playing Ghost Squad on the Wii, is it pronounced Goose Squad? That really annoys me. Has anyone ever played Ghost Squad on the Wii? Because when you're playing it and they start, it always says Goose Squad, Goose. So I don't know. Sorry, that's a really stupid why, isn't it? But I couldn't help putting it in because it drives me mad every time I play the game. And to finish up, I'm going to change from why to I've got a little where question, and I'm just going to put it. You know, like I said, I've been playing games for years, and I love playing all types of genres, more or less, except for platforms. And I just wondered, you know, as I've played games over the years, and there's certain games out there, it's a bit like, where's the remake? Where's an update? Where are they? What happened to them? I mean, there's, for example, I've got a few written down here. Kingdom Hearts. I thought they were brilliant on the PS2, and I know there was one on the Game Boy Advance, and I think there's one on the DS Lite. Not 100% sure, but Kingdom Hearts. Gosh, imagine what that had looked like on one of the newer consoles. Where is it? Come on, bring out another one. Shadow Hearts. I absolutely adored. I mean, I know I'm talking from my own feeling, but I adored that game, and it had a great fighting system in it. It was really quite unique, the fighting system, and I loved them. So come on, where's Shadow Hearts? The update, the remake. No, I never say this right. Suikoden. I mean, I played all of those, and they just stopped on the PS2. Where where are they? Where are they? Jade Empire, Crash Bandicoot, Road Rash. I mean, I'm not a great lover of motorbike games. I think I said this on a previous, but that's more motorbike sims. But I did like Road Rash, and it's great on the PS1. It was great. Where is it? Can you imagine what that'd be like? That'd be out of this world. And talking of bike games, what about a decent dirt bike game? Because I like them. You know, a motocross dirt bike game. Where is it? I'd love one of those to come out. And what about a remake of City of the Lost Children? That was a pretty interesting game on the PS1. It was a bit confusing, a bit dark. It took all your memory, I remember, on a memory card. It used a whole memory card or something for the save, but I digress. But now there's a game that would be quite interesting to do a remake. So anyway, this is my Tuesday afternoon waffle. It's raining outside again, so I thought I'd sit down and have a little why and where and where. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.